Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Voidzz, and before we get into this video, make sure you drop me a like, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell icon so that you get all my notifications for when I do upload to this channel. We are going for weekly uploads. Yes, I said weekly, no more breaks. I'm gonna try to, stick to that promise. Let's see. Oh yeah, go subscribe to Planet Voidzz. That's the gaming channel. We're hosting a series of Resident Evil 7 on there, and I just did a Dead by Daylight video on there as well. Yeah, and I'm gonna try to hit 1K for this channel before the middle of 2022, so around April, May-ish. So let's try to get 1K by then. 100K, wow. So make sure you just share my videos around and subscribe up, and for both channels. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll explain probably at the end. So without further ado, let's get into this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you there. Yo, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's been quite a long time since we last seen each other. How are you doing? You good? Alright, cool. Hope you are. Anyways, how long has it been? I feel like I haven't seen you guys in forever. It's just like shit, just oh. Okay, listen, I'm trying my best, okay? I'm sorry. A month, yeah, I know you don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. We all don't deserve it. That's too long, and I apologize. Weekly uploads, let's get it. Let's fucking get it. Anyways, moving on from, the pain I feel inside, we're gonna be talking about a YouTube channel called The Confident Hoe. Shout out to Playback for actually putting me on this channel, because when I saw this, I just thought, how dumb could you possibly be and present that idiocy in just a mere 60 seconds? I don't understand. I just don't understand the thought process of this person. But why should I just tell you this? I could just show you this. And I'm gonna show you right now in this first clip where she says that men cannot profit off of hoes these days, and it's just like, unless your name is Slickback or Sharp, I don't think you could do that anyways. But okay, lady, whatever you say. And yeah, let's just get right into the train wreck of this video, just because it just doesn't make any sense, man. It really doesn't. Anyways, grab your joint. This is gonna be a long one.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Destiny Love, and I'm coming back to you with another joint. All right, this video is gonna be pretty quick, okay? So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Today's topic is niggas can't benefit from hoes. Men cannot benefit from hoes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because hoes are go-getters. They get their own money. They know what they want. They're hustlers. They're gold diggers, obviously. And they're just, sexually open, free-spirited. Not free as, a person. You still have to pay for what you got to pay for. But, so it's like, with all that being said, men can't benefit from it. You know what men can benefit from, though? Good girls, church girls. Because those are the ones who, in their mind, they're so detached from wanting to be called a hoe or a slut or a whore or a bitch, all of these so-called negative things, because they've been raised to think that their whole entire existence is to simply live to be a wife. Okay? And I've even mentioned that, a little bit in one of my other videos, where I had mentioned that, when it comes to fairy tales and stuff like this, we're led to believe that we're in need of a Prince Charming, and we're not. You know what I mean? But you do have those kind of women, those pick-me women, who make it so easier for a lot of men to just, kind of control women, to police women. And it's very hard for men to police women that are hoes, for men to police hoes, sluts, whores, whatever you want to call them, bitches, gold diggers. They cannot police them, because those women are smart enough to know what they want. Not to say that pick-me women are retarded or dumb or stupid. You know, they're not, but they act like they are, mainly because of their prior beliefs, okay?
Okay, so there are many things wrong with what she just said right now. Um, it, it just, I'm just baffled. I don't know what to say, bro. Okay, so let's get down to it. She said that hoes were pretty much, free-minded, free-spirited hustlers, all across the board that can, like, they couldn't be, policed by men, which is kind of false in a way. If you're describing a hoe, usually a pimp is involved, and if a pimp is involved, who is she cutting that money to? The pimp. So I don't agree with her on that part. It's, I agree with her. Hoes are kind of, free spirit. They're making their money by, selling their body for sexual activities, and that's how they make their money. But I don't actually agree with her, like saying, oh, they can't be policed by men because pimps exist. Literally, I live in LA. You go on Fig Street, there's like hoes literally walking around. So I don't know what she's talking about. At least one of them's gonna have a pimp, and they're gonna police the hoe. Like that's just what happens. So I don't agree with her on that remark. It's kind of just dumb how she just went along around that. And another thing, she says like good girls that don't like to be called those types of insults like bitches, sluts, whores, like this and that and the third. She's saying that they're not comfortable with it. It's just and it fills me with such confusion, bro. It's like why? I just find it crazy how like she wants women to accept being called bitches, sluts, whores, trans, like hoes, this, that, and the third. It's like, well, yes, girls call each other bitches all the time. You feel me? That's their term of endearment, I guess. You feel me? Like, but to be called a whore, a slut when you're not, there's nothing wrong with that. Like, why would you want to get called that when you're not those things? Just because you are those things probably, and I'm not, I'm just assuming because your channel is literally called The Confident Hoe, you would be comfortable with those types of things, but other women should not, just be comfortable be calling that because of you, because you say, oh yeah, good girls should get rid of this feeling of being called that. It's like, no, that's dumb. Why would they want to get called that if they're not those things? So it's just confusion all around the board. Like nothing she says makes any sense. It's dumb. So anyways, to wrap this up, we're gonna be looking at a clip from her talking about how she is a bad mom, which if the last video wasn't self-explanatory, I don't know what else to tell you. So shit, let's watch this clip.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Destiny Love, and I'm coming back to you with another joint. All right, so I just wanted to confess something, okay? Technically, I'm a bad mom. And if you know me personally, you know that I have two young sons. One is 4, the other one is 15 months, technically 1 year old. But yeah, I'm technically a bad mom. Why, you may ask? Or how? Because I'm not the stereotypical, black single mother. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I get food stamps, of course. Who's not on food stamps? Okay. But the reason why I say that is because I don't treat my kids like how the stereotypical single young black mother would. I act like my kids are like, me and my kids are like on the same level, kind of. I talk to them. I don't talk the baby talk. I don't do that. And I don't really play with them like that because I don't have time. You see, I have to take care of my mental health. And being a single mom is very, very hard. So to everybody who's like, oh, it's not about you, it's not about your feelings, to mothers, especially young, single, black mothers, it is about them. They have to be mentally and emotionally okay before they can even take care of their kid or their kids. For me, I have two. So, no, not every day I'm going to play with my kids. No, not every day they're going to go to the park. You're going to have some food. Not every day you can go to McDonald's. You're going to have some cooked food. You're going to read a book. Go your ass to bed. I barely play with my kids. Why? Because I don't have the energy. I don't have the time. I'm about my business and I get money and that's it. So I can feed their ass. I'm such a bad mom that I would give up this pussy and get some cash just to feed their ass. But a lot of people would say, oh my God, how could you? Oh, she's calling herself a hoe and she has kids. Yes, because I'm a bad mother. Yes, I've accepted it. Yes, I'm a bad mom. I make sure my kids have a roof over their head and that they can eat and go to school. Okay, and that they have some clean clothes to wear and that they're safe and that they're loved. But I do not play with them little motherfuckers. No, I don't. I don't play with them. I'm very just to myself. They'll got a conversation out of me. Yeah, we can speak. But I'm barely like, oh yeah, tickling them. That happens rarely. That happens on occasion if they're good. If I feel like it. Because at the end of the day, to me, I feel like a lot of mothers feel as though they can't even have a day off. Because if they're even 10 seconds away from their kid, literally, if they're away from their kid for 10 seconds, oh my God, you're a bad mom. Where's your kids? The mother can't even go to the damn store without people being like, oh, where are your kids? Where's your kid? The kids can't even be with their dads if their dads are in their life, because both my kids' fathers are in their lives. And like my son, he's with his dad on the weekends. And it's like, you know, people are like, where are your kids? Where are your kids? With their father. What? So maybe I'm a bad mom. Like I said, I am a bad mom because I raise and maintain my kids. Okay? My kids are not always with me. Sometimes they're with auntie. Sometimes they're with grandma. Sometimes they're with their dad. So a lot of people like to think that black women, they always have to be with their kids. Black women can never get a day off. They can never go to the club. They can never go out and hoe. They can never, like, come on. What? Like, stop the madness.
Meg. Jesus. Good God, where do I begin? Where do I begin? I don't even understand how she could air her business out like this on the internet and think this was like everybody was gonna side with her, because, ma'am, you literally just take care of your kids as if they're your pets at this point. Like, what? What? Now, mind you, look, I know that it could be hard, you know, being a single parent. Mind you, like, I grew up in a household where, you know, I was raised by my mom and visit my dad sometimes, you feel me? So I know where she's coming from with this, but she's wording it so bad. And from her perspective, she's like, yeah, I deserve a break. You know, I deserve a break for my mental health. It's like, ma'am, nobody put a gun to your head and forced you to have these kids. You had kids with two different people. What? Like it doesn't add up. The calculations are not there. She's trying to just excuse herself from being a shit mother because, like, okay, let's just break it down. You don't play with your kids. First of all, you just talk to them and feed them, and you've even admitted to hoeing for them. It's just like, bro, this isn't the mindset you should have as a mother. It's like, you shouldn't want to hoe just to keep a roof over your kid's head. You should want a better and like sustainable job, a stable job at that, because you're out here literally risking your lives. You're being selfish to your kids. Your kids need your attention, they need your love, they need your comfort. And when you play with them, you know, that's good. They feel loved, they feel, you know, safe and complete, bro. You're barely putting time into your kids. Your only objective for your children are literally just, do they have a roof over their head? Check. Do they have food? Check. Did I talk with them today for at least, like, what, 30 minutes? Check. Like, bro, what? That's not how to... I swear, some people shouldn't just be parents, bro. Like, some of you motherfuckers shouldn't just not be parents. Just tubes tied, balls snipped. I don't know. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't understand how you're just perfectly fine with just, you know, doing the bare minimum for your kids. And it says a lot about you as a person, because it's just like, you're so selfish. Like, nobody asked you to have these kids. Okay, you decided this. Let's just get it real. You decided to have these kids, and now that you have these kids, you're too busy for them. You're too busy making money. And like, look, I get it. A parent is a tough job. You have to make money, provide for your kids, and support and love them. But it's just like, if you're gonna complain about having kids, or complain that people are calling you a bad mom because of how you treat your kids, then bitch, you didn't have to have kids. There was other options available. I'm just saying. So clearly you must care about your kids to the point where you chose to have them. You went through the thought process of like, should I have these kids or should I not have these kids? And you picked option A, have these kids, right? So why are you complaining that people are calling you a bad mother because you're doing the bare minimum? If that was the case, just don't have any kids to begin with. Just don't. Maybe be protected. Use protect, bro. Like, there's so many options. she's just doing it to herself, to be honest. Like, bro, like, imagine her kids come and see these videos. They're gonna think so much different of you. It's just, you make it seem like being a parent is just like the worst thing ever, and it's just, you're like, yes, I'm a bad mother. I've come to terms with it. I don't play with my kids all the times. I just make sure the motherfuckers, eat good, have a roof over their heads, and that's it. I barely talk to them, we can have a conversation. I don't talk to them with that baby talk, but like, dog, real shit, I'm not gonna talk to them all the time. It's like, bro, why have the kids then? Why have the kids? I seriously hope the kids' fathers are way more in their lives than you are, because it's just something about you. Your aura is just, it's just so off to me. Like, you're so weird. You really said that, blasted your whole business about how your parenting is to the internet. And it's just, you were so sincere about it. It drives me nuts, because it's like, wow, you really exist. You really exist. And it's just, how are you so bothered by what people say, yet what I'm trying to say is that you had to be bothered by the fact that people were calling you a bad mom at some point, because you made a video. You cared at least a little bit to talk about the subject and how people critiqued you on your mothering skills or whatever, and you felt some type of way because you made this to like speak your piece and to speak your truth. But it's just like, you should have just kept this shit to yourself, because it makes you really look like you're just a shit parent. And that's all I gotta say for this. So, if you guys enjoyed this video today, make sure you drop me a like, subscribe to the channel, click that bell icon to make sure you get all my notifications for when I upload. We are going for weekly uploads, starting now. So, we gotta hit that road to 1K by the middle of 2022. So make sure you just share my videos around, tell your friends to watch me, subscribe if they like what they see. Anyways, this is Voidzz, and I'm out. Peace. I just how do people like this exist, dog? How did you slip through the gene pool?